I'm shaking like a little chihuahua. I just bought my first car ever.
Hey y'all, that's right, I got my first set of wheels and I'll be out on the streets. So I want to go over how much a car costs to buy in LA and some tips for people looking to buy their first car out there. I watched a lot of first car tour videos when I was looking for a car. So let's add up all the costs and go over this.
It's a really nice car. It's a Prius. It's 2010, which is a lot newer than a lot of the models that I was looking at originally. I was looking at like 2005, 2002 Toyotas, things like that. And this is really exciting. It has a working radio and a screen and a backup camera. I wasn't expecting that, so I am just totally stoked. And gas is like $7 a gallon in LA, so I'm stoked about that too. And I've always wanted a Prius. I'm really excited to have a hybrid. It's so cool. I'm shaking. I am shaking like a Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
I'm just gonna give it a quick wipe down. And I'm gonna do a bigger detailing later on. They left some water in here. I'm probably gonna just take that out. I don't know how long it's been in here. For like 5 years. Yeah, I'll take that out. Things like this, just want to have them a little cleaner. And then it's clear they had some sort of dog, and I'm kind of allergic, so I'll have to get my vacuum down here. I got a little vacuum for that very purpose. So this is kind of crummy and just a way, like, not too bad. I gotta give it a good wipe out. Just more stuff to kind of throw away. It's a time of COVID, so can't really keep like mysterious tissues, but that's how it is. The second big cost I incurred was my catalytic converter cage and bar system. Now we live in a society in which your catalytic converter can be gone within 9 seconds out here on the streets of LA. So I had to pay $500 for them to install this bar going down like 2 sides of my catalytic converter, as well as a cage system. So, you know, fingers crossed that this works well to deter theft, but if you have a Prius, that's the first thing you should go do. I'm watching this and I need to work on my posture. There's a lot I didn't know going into the process of buying my first car, and some tips I have for you later on how to save money on things like insurance and also just at the DMV in general. So stay tuned for that. I'll keep adding up these costs. Look at this car.
I love how I'm showing you how sparkling it is, but you can see like all the scratches and paint marks. But you know what? I'm proud of this car.
We built the car for the first time. We got really close to empty here. We were right near Disneyland. And yes, I could hear Caleb Hammer and Dave Ramsey collectively sighing right now, but we did stop for dinner at California Adventure. In my defense, I had a pass that year and it fit well within my budget, and I went so many times that it all averaged out to a very low cost per visit. But anyways, one reason I try to be frugal in other areas of my life is that I could have fun in areas I really like.
It comes with a beer flavored cheese, and it tastes like a frat house smells. I think it's like a 3 out of 10.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed my pretzel review and my frugality review.
Good morning. It is a beautiful Saturday morning with my car. Yes, I own a car. Isn't that crazy? All the dash lights came on at once when I was parking it, and I was like, oh no. I was like, check engine, check brakes, check everything. I was like, no, I don't want to write any checks. I think I just messed up the order of doing the parking brake and the parking mode, because it all turned off again. So I was like, thank goodness. Today I wanted to detail my car a little more. I brought this bad boy, a pet hair racer lithium ion tiny vacuum, and we're gonna see if this can live up to expectations. It's very characteristic of me for the first place to ever drive this to be Disneyland's Mickey and Friends parking lot. We had a nice time yesterday. I feel kind of like Emma Chamberlain. She was always vlogging her car, and I thought that was so cool. She was able to drive around LA, kind of do whatever she wanted, and now can be that girl. Oh, I could drive wherever I want. insanely exciting to me. It's such a privilege to be able to have a car. I've been saving up so long for this that it's kind of surreal for me to actually have a car, be able to drive places. It's just insane. I don't know. I'm like blown away. Oh, it's like drain the battery. So stoked. I mean, look at me. I'm sitting in my car. I get to talk about my feelings. I'll probably do like all my vlogs from the car now because this is just crazy. I might go get some snacks. I didn't eat breakfast yet. I just kind of was like, okay, let's go. Let's get in the car. Okay. Anyways, let's go clean first.
I don't know what that dance move was, but yeah, I worked a very, very long time in college to save up for this car while I was doing classes. Well, if you think about getting this Bissell vacuum for pet hair, don't do it. It's not very good. It's not really sucking up the hair at all. That's my review. This vacuum kind of sucks. I don't know if you wanted to, but the owners before me had a dog with a receding hairline, so this is gonna be a big job. Owning a car comes with a lot of additional expenses, so let's break down first the cost of car insurance. If you're younger like me and in LA, it's expensive. I started out with $301 per month, and I had ended up calling a lot of different places a couple months later and getting it down to $264 a month, but I personally feel like that's still so much money every single month. When it hits my bank account, I just cringe inside. Vacuum is out of battery. It did a pretty good job. I have to give it credit. There's like clumps of hair in there. I'm gonna do a wipe down now. But okay, I just put alcohol wipes on the center console, and I think that's not what you're supposed to do. Here's a tip to save you some money. You're gonna have to go to the DMV to register your car, and I had to pay $823 based on the purchase price of my car. So I had to pay an $18 credit card fee on top of that. I would just recommend bringing a checkbook, and you can really skip that fee. You're already going to be hurting inside. I think it's important when buying a car to keep in mind that there's going to be so many additional costs that you really want to keep the purchase price of the car itself very low, because oh my goodness, the way these things add up. I honestly find this car incredibly luxurious, but I have friends who have said to me like, ew, you got a Prius, or like, oh, your car's so vintage. But I was like, yeah, it's Y2K, it's adorable, you know? You don't need to impress anybody but yourself, and you only want to really care about, you know, the money you're saving that's going to be in your bank account. One of the biggest financial mistakes you can make at a young age to get a very nice car, you're losing all the potential your money had to grow and compound interest through investing on something that's just a status symbol versus something that's utilitarian that will get you to and from where you need to go. So make sure you think over the true cost of owning a car. This is like a TikTok cleaning girl's dream. There's so much. Is this gross to show? It's not my mess. So, ugh. I wish I had like a tiny little vacuum to get into all those little tinier holes. Anyways, there we go. I'll have to run over that with the real vacuum at home, just like a carpet. I got pretty hungry. I think I've been cleaning the car for like an hour, 30 minutes or something, so I'm gonna go get some breakfast. Okay, not even joking, got so hungry. I might have bought too many things, but I wanted to get some snacks for the car, just in case I ever get stranded or whatever. Hopefully not. But, you know, it's important. I get really shaky when I'm hungry. This is our emergency reserves. We have animal cookies. Also, you'll note that food has gone up so much in LA that I just bought like the cheapest stuff possible to keep in the car. High C is $2. Emergency drinks. I bought this block of cheese to eat right now. It was $2 also.
got this guava juice to drink right now because that's the island feeling that I'm having driving my own car, and it was also like $1. I like when people include the prices. This is a banana. It was like 25 cents. They're a lot cheaper at Trader Joe's. I went to like Kroger's. This is $2. This is like real emergency reserves. It might be crumbs by the time I open it. $2. 2 for $4. Mickey Mouse goldfish. I'll probably end up eating that when my friend and I go to Disney. And then baby goldfish, the best. I'm just gonna keep these probably in the trunk so I don't snack on them and eat them all. But I was gonna go somewhere scenic to eat, but I'm probably actually just going to eat here because I am so hungry. Oh, I got a baguette. Probably gonna eat this all like right now. Yeah, that's sexy. Oh. I know I just vacuumed, so I'm gonna try not to get crumbs everywhere. It's a little ratatouille. This feels unnatural, but it's fine. That's not a normal thing to do. Oh yeah. This is the life.
As I pensively enjoy the spread, I think that it really does pay dividends to save up, even if it takes you like 2 years like me to buy a car, instead of paying that crazy interest rate the dealership or bank is going to charge you, especially if you don't have a great credit score.
You know what I'm thinking about? I'm thinking about Disney adults. I'm covered in crumbs, by the way. I'm gonna need to vacuum my pants or just get up really quickly. Disney adults, they get a lot of hate. Is it all warranted? Possibly. Yesterday,
I went on my first car rant, but I think a good thing to keep in mind when buying a car is just try to do the math and really see if you can afford it and what kind of car you can afford, and make sure to add in all the extraneous variables. I actually kind of regret buying my car a little presumptuously. We didn't end up going back to office as soon as I thought we would, so I paid an extra like couple $1,000 in car insurance when I didn't really need to be driving a car around. So if you don't need a car, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it.
clean it out a bit, stick these guys in there. These can stay out because they're just fabric or paper.
Soon after I did this, I ended up taking these all out because apparently rats like to eat Prius wires, so I just thought it'd be better not to keep any food in the car.
Emergency snacks. I guess this is supposed to have a tire in it, but I don't have that, so it works like this. Gotta lock them up. Wow.
I'm really grateful to have my car, and let's do a grand total. It hurts, but I did end up using it a lot for work, more than I anticipated by the end of the year, so it was all okay. Are you looking to buy your first car now? Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions about the process, and I hope you like the tips to bring your own checkbooks to the DMV, and also try to shop around for insurance. That is no joke, and it'll be one of your biggest monthly expenses, as well as getting a car that's good on gas. If you live in LA, that's a must.
They're actually really good. I thought they would be hard, but they're like squishy. I bought this charm in Hawaii almost a year ago, and I said I'm going to put this on my key whenever I get my key. And I thought, oh, that sounds so far away. I have to learn how to drive, everything. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put this really cute keychain on, and I'm gonna save it for that. Let's see. It was like $9 from ABC store. And now look at this. A key for a car that I can drive. Amazing.
Thanks for watching. I'll be back next Tuesday with a new video, and I hope you guys learned something today. Stay sweet.